Some people aren't lost. They're just being driven by their impulses. And if you feel like your decisions are often controlled by desire, this might hit closer than you expect. Because lust isn't just about attraction, it's about chasing temporary feelings, even when they cost you something long-term. And if you're often driven by lust, this might be true about you. Trait number 1, you confuse attraction with connection. The excitement feels strong, the chemistry feels intense, the pull feels real, but intensity isn't always compatibility. And many times, what feels like a deep bond is just physical or emotional excitement. Trait number 2, you act fast and think later. In the moment, everything feels urgent. You follow the feeling, you ignore the consequences, and later, you wonder why things became complicated, because desire lives in the present, but consequences live in the future. Trait number 3, you get bored quickly. The chase excites you, the mystery pulls you in, the newness feels addictive. But once the excitement fades, your interest starts fading too. Not because the person changed, but because the thrill did. Trait number 4, you ignore red flags. When desire is strong, logic becomes quiet. You overlook behavior. You justify warning signs. You tell yourself, it's not a big deal. They'll change. It's worth it, until the situation proves otherwise. Trait number 5, you mistake validation for attraction. Sometimes it's not the person, it's how they make you feel. Wanted, desired, chosen. And that attention becomes addictive. Because lust isn't always about them. Sometimes it's about the ego feeling good. Trait number 6, you feel empty after the excitement ends. The high doesn't last, the thrill fades, and once the moment is over, there's a strange emptiness. Because temporary pleasure can't replace real emotional connection. But here's the truth most people won't say. Lust isn't the problem, it's human, it's natural. The real problem is when lust starts making your decisions for you. Because when desire leads your choices, you trade long-term peace for short-term satisfaction. Psychology calls this impulse-driven behavior. The brain chases dopamine now and ignores consequences later. And over time, this pattern affects your relationships, your focus, and even your self-control. So here's your wake-up call. Slow down. Not every attraction needs action. Not every feeling needs to be followed. And not every connection is meant to be explored. Because real power isn't in chasing every desire. Real power is in choosing what's worth your energy. So if you feel like lust has been driving your decisions, ask yourself this tonight. Am I choosing this person or just the feeling they give me? Because the moment you start controlling your impulses is the moment your life becomes more stable, more focused, and more meaningful. And remember, temporary pleasure feels good for a moment, but self-control builds a life you won't regret. If this made you reflect, don't just scroll. Subscribe to RealMind for more content that helps you understand your mind, your choices, and your real growth.